Well, hello there. My wife and I are in Costa Rica, and we're going to go out for a nice long walk today. And I just wanted to make sure that I was getting ready for my walk. So if you'd like to join me, I'm going to just maybe do the side bend a little bit. Just at your own pace. We're just saying, okay, those lines that are sort of hiding and as tightness, can they, can you let them relax? What is the line you need to open? Can the head be the weight that gives a better lesson for the ribs to open? There we go. Just one more time coming on up. I know for me, it's like sort of today it's upper back ribs. I'm going to close them a little bit more and just close what you need to close. And can your brain really see that place opening? Can you see it? Can you know the experience of the opening? Okay. And then here, let's just try a little bit of, I call it the simple propeller. The full propeller is, I teach it a little differently than most people, but I encourage you to have hip pushes forward equal to shoulder going back. Okay. So that would be sort of the full propeller of hip goes back equal to shoulder going forward. Okay. And we can do that. That's sort of interesting to put together, but I like the simple propeller. Simple propeller is elbow back, knee forward. Perfect. And you could use a pillow under your head if you need one. But as knee goes back and elbow goes forward, in a way, this is running, this is walking, this is this twist. The torso twist delivers the hip forward, that delivers the knee forward. Beautiful. This one's a very nice one to do. Just sort of twist those lines and close the lines that don't know how to close and make it feel yawning like, and just get the torso to move. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit of unsitting. That's a great one to do before a walk. If you do unsitting, the leg will swing better under the pelvis. So I'm here up on my elbows. I have a video just specializing on this one, but I'm going to come on up. And for extra credit, you can arch the back to push tummy down toward your knees. Okay, now as you come forward, help your brain see that the hinge of the hip opens in front. Just gentle coming out of that. Now, you can do that. It could be very small. You could just lift up a little bit, like you're lifting front pockets off the floor, and then front pockets are going to touch first. That's the essence of the movement. Front pockets touch first. But here's how I like to do it. I'm coming up onto both knees, and then once I'm up, all the lowering is with one knee. I've lifted one knee off the floor. One knee lowers down, and the front pocket lowers down. Both knees do the lifting. I'm going to do that side one more time. Sometimes I hook my foot over the other foot, but we're just having the lesson for one side. Can that front pocket lower down? Doing the second side, coming up onto the knees, just the elbows so it feels right for you. And here I'm lifting one knee off the floor. And okay, go slowly. Can you release down carefully? So front pocket touches first, and both knees lift, coming up into that and lower carefully. Front pocket touches first. Some people, it's important for them to have like a pad under the knee. Maybe a yoga mat will be good. And we're just going to do both sides. I'm pulling my knees up toward my chest. I'm closing the hinge of the hip as if I was sitting. And here the movement is unsitting. Can you unsit yourself? Great. Here we'll just do a little bit side bend, second side. Yeah. I love the side bend. When I do it, I think, okay, can I get can the upper ribs close and the middle ribs and the lower ribs and the waist? Can I find maybe a little bit of specialization, back of waist or front of waist if you curl forward? Can you get all those places to close? Head is heavy in the hand. Use both hands if you need to. That lower hand can help lift the head. Well, how do you get out of that? Look carefully. What place doesn't know how to open? Courageously take a little breath in to the place that doesn't know how to open. Easy, easy, easy lowering. This time, let's plan it out. As we're lowering, we're going to lower in steps. And in each pause, we're going to have a nice, easy breath cycle. So try that with me. Your lower hand can help lift the head. Sometimes I'll interlock both fingers behind the head. Could just come up onto that lower elbow like this, or however you want to do it. Gentle on the neck. Hold there, lower one step. Find your easy breathing cycle. Lower one step. Easy breathing cycle. Lower one step. Easy breathing cycle. Lower one step. Easy breathing cycle. Lowering down, easy, easy, easy. Now I feel like there's some constriction maybe up here in the ribs. If it's hard on your shoulder, you can have a different hand position, holding the head with the bottom hand. That upper shoulder could even be, resting on your side ribs. And they might give a good feedback of how to push those side ribs down into the body. Well, right here, I'm just resting up on my hand, the lower elbows on the floor, and coming out of that easy. We're just experimenting with this. I encourage you to break the rules, even rules in what I'm showing you, because all my advances were when I broke the rules. The modality was not fully developed. Somatics was not complete. It was not completed by Thomas Hanna. He got killed in an auto accident. And people sort of clung to that rigidity and no, break all the rules. Lift both the feet in the side bend, cross your ankles in the side bend, curl up in the side bend, different hand positions in the side bend. Break the rules. But here we're just going to do that. Like we can do the full propeller. Its armpit goes forward equal to back pocket going back, keeping arm and leg straight with the torso. Hip goes forward equal to shoulder going back. And that's it. Does that movement easy? Maybe breathe in and exhale, go a little further and breathing. If your body's stuck in a twist, you're stuck in a twisted breathing pattern. Here, breathe in and squeeze the air out to go a little further. Do the places that need to close to let you twist, do they know how to close? And do the places that need to open to let you twist, do they know how to open? Here's just the simple propeller. I'm driving that knee forward with equal effort of driving shoulder back. And just sort of yawn that. Oh man, just make that feel yummy. Yeah, that. Just we're going out for a walk and back off the effort a little bit. We're going to go walk to the big public market in San Jose, Costa Rica today. Okay. And lie down on your back. And we don't want to be stuck in the stress tension pattern of a tight front. So we're just going to come out of that for sure. I feel really good today. I practiced earlier today. It's nice and open. But for you, we're going to take that nice breath in, let that out. Gentle breath in. Look for where it's constricted. Those are the places you need to find in the contraction. So here we go. Elbows to the sky. The gentle breath in and the elbows start to push up to the sky and the elbows and hands lift that heavy head as the elbows slide forward. So it's like you're beginning to roll up a carpet. I used to have a job. I worked in a French bakery and I made croissants and we would roll up the croissant every day and lowering down easily. Now where does that curve that you created, where does it not know how to open out onto the floor? Low back stays flat on the floor. Okay, so here we go. That's just the rough draft. Here we're getting closer. We'll call this the dress rehearsal. The gentle breath in and coming on up. The elbows push up, and I'm just coming up till my low back is almost flat on the floor, and I'm just trying to feel the front. A quiver is too much effort. Open slowly out of that. We're going to have a great walk today. It's going to be a lovely day out there with Trudy in Costa Rica. And here we go. We're lowering easy, easy. Breathing into the front to let those places know how to open. On the exhale, I'm going to do the 4-leaf clover a little bit extra. Sometimes I've been doing it. If you curl, ankles cross over a little bit, I'm curling on up. And yeah, we're going to just have the greatest walk today. We did on sitting, the front of the hips open. We did the elbows to the sky, the shoulders open. And there's one last time, curling up even softer, 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 softer. Just find what you need to find. Is it the low abdomen needs more learning, or the groin needs more learning, or the shoulders, or the ribs? Open easy out of that. Slow, slow, the slowest most careful release. Can you just let that go? Can each step down be really, truly letting it go? Just let it go. That's what life, the important lesson in life. Can you let it go? Can you let that go and be completely resting down on the floor? Just be with that. And just scan yourself for stress. Now, I didn't do the back. We'll do the back for you. We're going to do the back a little bit. I'm just going to arch my back a little bit. As I arch just gently, you can do whoa Nellie and push the elbows down, but we're not even going to worry about the arms. I'm just making a gentle arch of that whole bridge. Could every voice in the choir, could you hear every voice, that no voice is singing too loudly, of every part of your body? How many places can you feel that effort of the arch? Come into that just beautifully. Neck is relaxed. The bridge between shoulders and back pockets, and just littlest steps. Really, we're trying to, each step down, each slight release is a letting it go and a pause. Let it go just a little bit and pause. You just keep going with that all the way down, slow, 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 slow. And just the last time, the gentle breath in, the arching. Could you squeeze some air out to push the back even further up against the ribs? Really push the back ribs forward up to the sky. Ah, yeah. Make it yawn. Make it just a wonderful feeling, not a strain. And coming out of that slowly, 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 slowly. Oh, it's going to be a great day. And I hope you treat yourself to a walk after that. And when you're walking, just think about that simple propeller of shoulder back, hip forward. Is that what walking is? That is what walking is. Walking's rotation. I propose to you it's coming from the torso. Asymmetries in the torso and the holding of the jaw and the holding of the neck, they telegraph down into the feet and into the knees and into the hips. Okay? So thank you very much for practicing with me today. I'm Eric Cooper. Blessings on your journey.